Welcome to this tutorial on file system navigation in PowerShell. Today we'll explore Get-ChildItem, one of the most essential cmdlets for working with files and directories. This powerful command allows you to list, search, and explore your file system efficiently. Whether you're coming from Linux with its ls command or Windows with the dir command, Get-ChildItem is PowerShell's unified solution for navigating your file system. Let's dive in and master this fundamental skill. Get-ChildItem is PowerShell's primary cmdlet for listing files and folders within a directory. If you're familiar with other operating systems or command line interfaces, you'll recognize this as PowerShell's equivalent to the ls command in Linux and Unix, or the dir command in traditional Windows command prompt. This single cmdlet replaces both of those commands, providing a consistent and powerful way to explore your file system. It returns detailed information about each item, making it incredibly versatile for both simple listings and complex file operations. The basic syntax is straightforward. You simply type Get-ChildItem and press Enter. However, PowerShell provides convenient aliases that make this even easier to use. You can type GCI, which is the short alias, or use the familiar ls command just like in Linux, or dir just like in Windows command prompt. All four of these commands do exactly the same thing. They're just different ways to invoke the Get-ChildItem cmdlet. This flexibility means you can use whichever syntax feels most natural to you. When you run Get-ChildItem without any parameters, it lists all items in your current directory. This shows files and folders right where you are in the file system. However, you can also specify a path to list items in any directory. For example, Get-ChildItem path followed by c:\users will list everything in the user's folder. The -path parameter tells PowerShell exactly which directory you want to explore. This gives you the flexibility to navigate and inspect any location without actually changing your current working directory. Get-ChildItem becomes even more powerful with additional parameters. The -force parameter reveals hidden and system files that are normally invisible. This is essential when you need to see everything in a directory, including configuration files and system folders. The -recurse parameter performs a recursive search, diving into all subdirectories and listing every item in the entire directory tree. This is incredibly useful when you need to search through nested folder structures or get a complete view of all files within a directory and its children. Filtering helps you find exactly what you're looking for. The -filter parameter accepts wildcard patterns like *.txt to show only text files. This is much faster than retrieving everything and filtering later. The -file parameter returns only files, excluding all directories from the results. Conversely, the -directory parameter returns only folders, excluding all files. These filtering options make your searches more efficient and your results more focused, especially when working with directories containing hundreds or thousands of items. Let's look at some real-world examples. To find all PowerShell scripts in a directory tree, you use Get-ChildItem path c:\scripts -filter *.ps1 recurse. This searches recursively for any file ending in .ps1. For more complex filtering, you can pipe the output to where -object. For instance, to list files modified in the last 7 days, you pipe Get-ChildItem to where -object and check if the last write time property is greater than today's date -7 days. This combination of filtering and piping makes Get-ChildItem incredibly powerful. Congratulations! You now understand the fundamentals of file system navigation using Get-ChildItem. You've learned the basic syntax, essential parameters like force and recurse, filtering techniques with file and directory switches, and practical examples combining these features. Get-ChildItem is a foundational skill that you'll use constantly in PowerShell scripting and administration. Practice these commands, experiment with different parameters, and you'll quickly become proficient at navigating and managing your file system. This is just one part of our PowerShell file system series, so stay tuned for more tutorials.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.